We're back, everybody. It is May 17th and it is 38 degrees outside this morning. I'm super excited about this morning's hunt. If you watched yesterday's hunt, you know that I was on them, that group of 5 longbeards, and I had them roosted about 80 yards from me, and they pitched down, met up with some hens, and then I was able to figure out kind of exactly what they did. So after I was done hunting yesterday, I set up where this tree is, and I kind of built a blind around it right where these birds went. So if they do that this morning, they're in trouble. I'm ready for them. It's super early. We're gonna get up there in the pitch black and get in there. Hopefully we don't bump anything on the roost. I'm gonna get in there tight to them. I gotta go to work, you know, a little while after it gets light. So fingers crossed. I have high hopes going into this morning. We'll see.
Total bust. These turkeys are roosted like way away from where they were roosted yesterday. I mean, they're right on the brink of hearing distance. They're not even close to here. Man, I was really banking on them being in the same spot. But they're not. Maybe there's one closer that we haven't heard gobble yet. We'll see. I've been listening to these birds gobble all morning, and they're working right back out to that neighbor's field. They actually might be in it now. See if I can give them a gobble. One actually sounds a little closer. But they're definitely out in that field. I stopped into the property owner's house the other day and nobody was home. Maybe I can catch them later today if I come back. Boy, if I could get out in this field over here. They seem to be going out there every day. You can't see it from the road because it rolls back and they're over that hump. They're fired up, gobbling everything. We're just gonna hang out here for a while and see if any of them gobblers end up moving this way. They're answering everything. I'm sure they have hens out in that field, but they're certainly answering the call every time I call. They're hammering right back. Property lines are killing me. go after them though. It's on the neighbors. Dang it. That gobbler that's answering me every time is right. There's a field out here. He's in that field, and the property line goes diagonal right up through there. I don't know if you can see the posted signs on there, but it runs right through there. So I'm trying to pull him this way. But I'm sure he's got hens out there, and he's probably not going to budge, but it's fun hearing him gobble. Got all kinds of oak trees in here. You got white oak. You got red oak. You can see which ones have been eaten by squirrels. All these ones that don't have any crack in the cap like that one, squirrels. And then any of them that you find that are cracked, if I can find some here, are normally deer. I don't see, I think the squirrels are pretty much ruling the roost in here. I don't see any cracked heads. When the deer eat them, they just crack this head and pop the nut out. So you have like a perfectly cracked cap.
The guy that bought it, well, there's a couple guys that bought it. They're from Corey, and they don't hunt. So, I mean, I don't think those birds are on there, but that's all big hardwoods up in there.
Yeah.
So
as you guys seen this morning, I went around the block, and sure enough, those turkeys were out there in that field on the neighbors again, right where they were the other morning. And right now I'm leaving. I just got out of work, and I'm gonna go knock on that door again and see if the landowners are home, and see if I can get permission on those fields and that piece of woods that meets those fields, because that's where these turkeys are going every morning. And if I can get permission on that property, I think we'll be in business. I stopped here the other day and nobody was home, but I stopped, it was mid-morning, so it kind of made sense that nobody was home. Now it's 5:30, so we'll see. Fingers crossed. I really want in on this field. Man, these turkeys are there every day. So we're gonna give it a try. I'll let you know how it goes in just a minute. Okay, if you can't tell, we got permission. I had to talk with the landowner for a little bit, but eventually I got permission. They actually had me sign a little waiver saying that if I got hurt, that, you know, it wasn't their fault or this or that, just to kind of protect themselves, which was kind of unique. I haven't ever done that before, to hunt on a piece of property, but hey, I'll gladly do that. They actually talked to their nephew to make, they had nephews that hunt, and they called them to see if they were planning on hunting at all for turkeys, and they weren't, so they gladly gave me permission to hunt the turkeys, so I'm excited. That changes the game on these, everybody. I all of a sudden went from being very limited to having a giant property now to work with between the three properties that I have access on up here now. So that really changes the game for me. I'm excited. Make sure you watch the next video. I know I've said that before, but I'm grinning ear to ear. I'll see you tomorrow morning.